morning. I'm Mark.
Good morning. I'm Ann. This is Gert. You can't see. See Gert?
Gert.
Just kidding. This is our morning walk. Every morning. 6:20-ish. I don't know
Ish.
what time it is.
Depends on when we get the kids out of bed. We have 3 daughters, Grace, Nat, and Maddie Jo.
Getting him out of bed is a bit of a nightmare. That's why we walk.
Grace is 15. Natalie is 13. Maddie Jo is 12.
11.
She's 12. She's turned 12 January 17th.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she did. 12, 13, 15.
So this is our planning meeting. Every day we walk the dog and we plan our day. So after school today,
Natalie has basketball. You
Natalie
take.
has a basketball.
She has a ride.
She has a ride. I will take Maddie Jo, me, and
I got high school carpool.
what about Grace?
I got high school carpool. I bring her home and then I'll try to make it to the game.
Excuse me.
And then we got dinner with Dave.
Dinner with Dave. Dave, good guy. Widower from church. He comes over every Wednesday night for dinner. I think he's 85. You're doing her business.
These walks are the only way we make it through the day.
We find this keeps us in sync, grounded. We've been married for 20 years. And when people ask how do we juggle the schedule of our 3 daughters and keep this fire alive,
We got a dog.
tell them we got
I
a
feel
dog.
like that's how we did it.
Just to walk the dog. The dog is not really well behaved.
She kind of walks us.
She walks us and she really doesn't like other animals, so we're kind of just let her do her thing. We deal with a lot in regards to teenage girl drama. No, I don't know the word drama. Just more along the lines of trying to navigate life. We were very passionate about when we had children, they would be one sport kids. We would
If
never,
any.
and we would never force them.
Yeah.
And we would tell them that they could do one sport at a time. And this is when they were little. And then possibilities opened up. Sprinklers. And we became multi-sport children family. And so we have one that plays water polo and swims. We have one that plays volleyball and basketball. And one that plays volleyball, basketball, and lacrosse.
All at the same time.
Sometimes on the same day. So we have failed in keeping our goals.
We have, but at the same time, it's the best ever. Because watching them play and watching them get better and watching them...
Make friends on teams.
Yeah. And we don't understand a thing that's happening in water polo or lacrosse. There's just whistle blowing and kids are
No
running
idea.
and they're doing hand signals. But to watch them out there, it's the best ever. So even though I loved them when they were little and just sat in the room and they woke up on Saturday morning and played for hours together, the 3 of them, because they're all super close in age. Now they're all running in different directions, but I don't know, I wouldn't change it for anything.
Advice: when you go to a water polo game, just listen to other parents.
Just say what they say.
And say what they say, just louder and more enthusiastic. We actually have a friend who wrote a book. His name's Craig Morris, and it's called 10 Promises of a Sports Parent.
It's so good.
So it's
So
a
good.
short read. It's on Amazon. It's a great book. But we try to practice those promises every single time.
And then give it to every one of our
Yeah,
kids' teammates,
and
parents that are
especially-
yelling things that they shouldn't.
Yeah, especially when they're difficult parents.
Or
Then
our
we-
kids that are struggling. One of them is struggling right now in sports.
Yeah. We had tears yesterday. We usually have tears at least twice a week. Maybe 3 times a week. But rough yesterday. Just frustration on not getting better or not being the best on the team. It's been a rough couple of days, but we also, our youngest is growing like a weed and her knees are bothering her, so we're trying to get her to take some time and rest her knees. Meanwhile, all the kids are getting straight A's. I don't know if I can say straight A's. Our oldest is getting a 4.1 as a freshman, and we're not big grade pushers. Like we're both educators, and we both
I think it's important.
think it's really important, but we don't like stress them out, or we try not to stress them out. We don't tell them all the time, hey, you know, what grade are you getting on this? What grade are you getting on this? In fact, I've never even looked at our kids' grades online.
I don't know how to log in. I don't think my login works.
They just come home with good grades, and they have good
But they're
work
also
ethics.
different, which I also didn't realize when they were little. Like, Grace works super hard for her grades. Natalie, I'm not sure. I don't know if she does homework.
Spends any time at all, but yet still gets
And they
good grades.
all do great. And Maddie Jo.
Oh Lord, we will definitely
She's
be on our
lucky if
knees.
she gets stuff back to school.
Yes, but she has fun and she's happy. Oh, all of our kids are happy. I mean, that's something that you just want, is for your children to be happy, and to be happy, and to want, I don't know, to help other people and to put other people before themselves. And I feel like that's what our kids do. I don't know. Sometimes people say, oh, you have such great kids, you should write a book. And I said, if we wrote a book on parenting, either A, we wouldn't have good kids because we wouldn't be focusing on parenting, or B, if we wrote a book on parenting,
We
I
don't
guess
have
just
time
A.
because we're too busy parenting.
Oh, yeah. We
Or
don't have-
just trying to parent anyway.
I think that
But I think this and the time that we set aside for this, walking or spending time together, makes a huge difference.
it's interesting how we walk this walk every single morning. We rarely see another human. I don't know why. Or, yeah, usually we just see birds. Lots of birds.
But when we do, we act like we're talking to Grandma.
We're just waving to Grandma. Hi, Grandma. Although neither of us have a grandma. We should be like
True. We're talking to
talking to mother-in-law. So we thought we'd try this, walking around the neighborhood and talking and
about
telling
how we
people
get through all the things.
how we get through all the things, and how we keep this right here, this strong. Did we cheers twice this morning?
We did.
We've never done that before with our coffee. Big coffee
I split a
drinkers.
little on the kitchen.
Anyway, we appreciate anybody who has ever watched this, and if no one ever sees this,
Our kids will have it forever.
we're thinking we'll just save these for our children. How much we love our kids and how much I don't know, they bring us joy. But we did book a little, like just you and I, getaway
We did.
yesterday, so that's exciting. Those are important. It gives us something to look forward to in the midst of chaos. I don't know, everything that's going on in the world. So Anyway, bye.
Bye.